All right, class, for this lesson, we are going to discuss angles of triangles. There is a rule you need to write in your journals, and remember this forever, essentially. You will use this a lot. When you have a triangle, the interior angles on a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. So mathematically, you'll be able to use this to solve for missing angles. So make sure you write this down. The sum of the angle measures of a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay? So let's look at these examples. So you have this green triangle, number 1 right here. I put this in your journals. Sketch it if you need to. I think visual helps. So you can see that this angle is 22, this angle is 48, and then we have a missing angle that they labeled with the letter X. The rule states that all three added together should equal 180 degrees. So I can write a math equation like this. X, which we don't know, plus 22 plus 48 equals 180. Then I can simplify. 22 plus 48 is 70. And then how do I find out what the X is? You subtract 70 from the 180, and then that gives you 110. So this angle over here equals 110. Now this is actual real life stuff that you will use in the world. This is the top of a house. Look at example 2. And you can see here that they give you this angle at 76, but then these two angles they don't tell you. Well, they did label them with the exact same variable, x, meaning that these two angles here equal each other. So you would put it like this: x plus 76 plus 180. Okay? So then I'm going to subtract the 76 from the 180 to get 2x on this side, because if you have an x plus an x, then you have two x's. And then the last thing I'm going to do is divide that 104 by the 2 to get 52, because there's two angles and they equal each other. All right, so let's practice a couple of these. If you want to draw these in your journals, pause the video and take a moment to draw these. We're going to do each of these. All right, so for the first one, we have 43, 52, and x. So you're going to say 43 plus 52 plus x equals 180. And then you're going to add 43 plus 52, which equals 95. And then I just rewrite the rest of this. And then to get x by itself, I'm going to subtract 95. And I get x equals 180 minus 95, should give you 85. Okay, let's do the next one. When you see this little red symbol, you should remember that it equals 90 degrees. Then we got plus 57, and then plus x equals, always equals 180. So then we have 90 plus 57 to simplify this side, which is 147. Then I just rewrite the rest, can't simplify it anymore. And then I'm subtracting 147 to get x equals 180 minus 147. X equals 33. Good. All right, last one. Well, the number 5. We actually have 3 more after this. So again, we have 77 plus 28 plus x equals 180. So 77 plus 28 equals 105 plus x equals 180. So I'm going to subtract 105 Then I get x equals 180 minus 105 gives you 75. All right, let's do 3 more. If at any point I go too fast, all you do is pause the video till you write it down, and then you can keep going. All right, let's look at number 6. We have 45, 34, and x. So I'm going to say 45 plus 34 plus x equals 180. So 45 plus 34 equals 79 plus x equals 180. So now I subtract 79. So x equals 101. All right, now let's go into a trickier one. We have x and an x and 64. So I'm going to say x plus 64. All of those equal 180. So if you have an x plus an x, you get 2x plus 64 equals 180. So subtract 64. I'm going to get 2x equals 180 minus 64, which is 116. And then this is 2 x's, so you're going to divide by 2. And then you get x equals 58. And you can always go back and check. I could plug in 58 here, 58 here, and add these 3 up and see if it come out to 180. It should. All right, let's do our last one. We have another x and an x and then 118. So x plus 118 equals 180. So simplify, I get 2 x's plus 118 equals 180. So I'm going to subtract 118. So I have 2 x's equals 180 minus 118. 62. So then divide by 2. I get x. 62 divided by 2 would be 31. All right, I have one more example. All right, so here's what a real life problem could look like. So you're looking at an aerial view of downtown, a park, and you can see this park forms a triangle. And they've given you this angle, and they want you to find the last angle. So we have 66 plus 51 plus x equals, triangle always equals 180. So I have 66 plus 51, simplifying, I get 117. And then I just finished rewriting. And I'm going to subtract 117. So I'm going to get x equals 180 minus 117. So you should get 63. So that third angle equals 63. All right, so hopefully you remember the rule that an angle, all 3 angles in a triangle add up to, this is math 6, add up to 180. All right, your assignment is IXL CC9.